Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it. What's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, the first episode of 2022. I hope you guys have had a wonderful new year. I hope you guys have everything you desired for the last year, and I hope you have more things to come that's good for you in 2022. Because guess what? I got a lot of plans. I got a lot of things I want to do, and there's nothing that's going to stop me from doing what I need to do and what I want to do. And that's on that. That's that on that, and that's on fucking period, okay? Ain't nobody going to be able to stop it, period, okay? Now, without any further ado, I just want to say special shout outs to AlexSalter and Make It Make Sense. I was on Alex's channel on New Year's Eve. He's a good guy. He's a very cool guy. So in addition to me wanting you guys to go and subscribe to Josiah's World TV's channel, also, if you have not already, go to AlexSalter and Make It Make Sense channels, and please go and support them and, subscribe to their channels, watch them, because both of them are great guys, most definitely great guys, and I really like them. So, yeah, make sure y'all support them. I love them both, okay? You'll be seeing a lot of them in a day's time. And also, before we get into any mess, because we got a lot to uncover, I just want to give you guys some updates on these up-and-coming panel shows that you guys know me for, okay? Now, the Roasted Review will be returning on January the 5th. That's on Wednesday night. Boys Night Out will be returning on January the 7th, okay? Friday night. The Whether You Like It or Not Basketball Wives panel is to be announced. We do not know when Basketball Wives starts, so until we find that out, we don't know when the panel will be starting yet. Also, be on the lookout for a brand new panel show called The Influence with myself and Reggie. Okay, it's a music show. We're going to be talking about all things music. We discussed it over the weekend, and we should start filming this stuff sometime this month. And I expect the very first episode to come out in February. Okay, so be on the lookout for The Influence featuring Reggie Artis. Okay, so that's the main thing. And yes, I will be reviewing Growing Up Hip Hop. That should be, I think that's coming on this Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, I will be reviewing Growing Up Hip Hop as well. And I am going back and forth on whether or not I'm going to review K. Michelle's My Killer Body. That's the name of the show. So I'm not sure if y'all want me to, but if you want me to, just leave it in the chat, because this is a premiere video. So just let me know what y'all want me to do with that. That'll be something new for me to review. But without any further ado, let's get into the mess. And the first thing that we're going to talk about is not necessarily mess. It's actually a sad occasion, and that is our girl, Betty White, okay? Betty White passed away January the 31st, one day shy, I mean, not January, December 31st, I'm sorry. A day shy of her 100th birthday, okay? One day shy of her 100th birthday, period, all right? So we're about to get into the TMZ article that let us know about Betty White's passing, and then we're going to move on to the next, okay? So let's see where we're at here, okay? Let me make sure. Where was I at? I'm trying to go, because this whole thing with the article here, okay? Beloved actress, comedian, and American icon Betty White has died just weeks before a milestone birthday, TMZ has learned. Law enforcement tell TMZ that Betty passed away at her home just before 9:30 a.m. on Friday. A trailblazer and pioneer in media, Betty White had the longest running career for any woman in TV prior to her death, starring in multiple shows over the last 8 decades, starting way back to 1939. Betty is perhaps most famous for her lead role as Rose Nyland in The Golden Girls, which ran from 1985 to 1992. She'd been in tons of other big hits throughout her life, though. Betty got her start in radio in the 1940s, making appearances on Blondie, The Great Gildersleeve, and This Is Your FBI. She eventually got her own radio program in 1949. She began working on a TV variety show with Al Jarvis called Hollywood on Television, which she later co-hosted before breaking out into TV roles. Her breakout comedic role came in 1973 when she played Sue Ann Nivens on The Mary Tyler Moore Show, which ran until 1977, and then she got her starring role in The Betty White Show. With 115 acting credits to her name, Betty had roles in productions like Life with Elizabeth, Date with the Angels, The Love Boat, Mama's Family, The Golden Palace, Ladies Man, That 70s Show, Higglytown Heroes, Boston Legal, The Bold and the Beautiful, Pound Puppies, Hot in Cleveland, and many, many other shows and films. Betty won 5 Primetime Emmy Awards, including 2 for Mary Tyler Moore and 1 for Golden Girls, and 1 for her 1975 SNL appearance, along with Screen Actors Guild Awards and American Comedy Awards, and even a 2012 Grammy. She's been nominated for several Golden Globes and has also been honored with lots of Lifetime Achievement Awards celebrations through several organizations. Betty had just made headlines this week when she told people, I've heard Ryan Reynolds can't get over his thing for me. They co starred in the 2009 movie The Proposal. Ryan jokingly responded on Twitter, I'm absolutely sick of the media exploiting past relationships just to drive clicks. The last time we got Betty on camera, she was teasing a launch of her Facebook page in 2012. As we reported, Betty had been extra cautious during the pandemic, mostly chilling at home and passing the time by reading, watching TV, and doing crossword puzzles. Betty was 99 and she would have celebrated her 100th birthday on January the 17th. Oh, wow. I said a day shy. Everybody was saying that her birthday was tomorrow, but I guess I was wrong, child. At 11:44 a.m. Pacific, a source close to Betty tells TMZ that she didn't have any sudden illness, nor was she battling any particular ailment. We're told that she believed to have died from natural causes. Emergency responders, including police, showed up at her home on Friday morning as a standard procedure. As we told you back in 2020, Betty rarely left her home once the COVID-19 pandemic began. Okay. At 12:32 Pacific, the beginnings of a makeshift memorial outside of Betty's house are underway. One fan has already stopped by to place flowers under a tree by the gate and pay their respects. Okay, and at 3:32 p.m. Pacific, Betty's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is drawing a crowd, and folks are leaving candles, flowers, and stuffed animals and other tokens. All right, so that was pretty much it for the article on Betty White. I just want to say this. I'm going to keep it very brief because, this is a sad occasion for everybody. And yeah, we know that she was 99 years old and we know that she lived her life to the fullest. We already know this already. But it doesn't make it any less sad, okay? Because Betty was everything, okay? Betty was the shit. Can't nobody tell me nothing different, okay? We all live for her on the Golden Girls as roles. You know what I mean? And the fact that she was the last Golden Girl standing for so many years, like she held it down for the rest of the women. Like Betty was everything, and now she can be with the rest of the Golden Girls. She can be with Blanche, Dorothy, and Sophia. All 4 of them are now being a friend in the heavens. Okay, so yeah, shout out to Betty White. You are well loved by all races. We all love you. We all loved us some Rose Nyland. Okay, I mean, listen. Once I saw that news about Betty White, the first thing I said was, "Lord Rose, Lord have mercy." Listen, all I can say is this right here. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Okay? Mm-mm. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and a card attached would say, Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Rest in peace to you, Betty White. We will miss you and we love you, okay? Thank you for giving us nothing but the laughs and just gracing us with your beautiful, beautiful personality. Thank you so much, Betty White. We love you. Now, next up, we got um 2 Chainz. That's who's up next. Okay, so apparently he got some restaurants in the Atlanta area, child, and people are talking about him. Okay, he is facing serious allegations with these restaurants. They saying that the employees are not being paid, and they have a rat problem, and there are abuse from the managers. Okay, and this article comes from the JasmineBrand.com. So let's get into it, and then we're gonna dissect it right after. Okay, so let's get into it. So 2 Chainz and his business partner Snoop are being called out by former employees for allegedly hiring a registered offender as a manager, ill treatment and bounce checks, and running dirty establishments. Escobar Restaurant in Tapas is a popular destination for people looking for a fun place to eat in Atlanta. The establishment opened its doors about 5 years ago and is owned by rapper 2 Chainz, real name Tahid Epps, I think that's how you pronounce it, and entrepreneur Snoop, okay? Real name Michael Dillard. Recently, a couple of former employees from Escobar have come forward to call the lounge out for multiple serious allegations. Yesterday, on December the 29th, a woman named Shalise shared via her Instagram page that the general manager from Escobar, Lawrence Robertson, allegedly shot at her while she was leaving work. She uploaded multiple videos from her Instagram page of the aftermath of the alleged incident. In part, she captioned the post. On Monday, December the 20th, my general manager, Lawrence Robertson, at Escobar Restaurant in Tampa shot at me as I was leaving work, and then he fled the scene before he could face any repercussions. She continued and claimed that despite Snoop knowing what happened, Lawrence wasn't permanently terminated from his position. Now, one owner or manager bothered to check on me following the incident. Instead, who was Snoop felt the best decision for the company was to rehire Roberson at Esco Seafood despite knowing what occurred. Crazy, right? So I'm left without employment while the man who shot at me gets to walk around as if nothing happened. Ooh, Jesus. Hold on, you guys. All right. She also shared via her IG stories that Snoop has recently blocked her on Instagram. It's crazy that she'd rather block me than deal with the issue. Smells like a lawsuit to me. She knows exactly what's going on and is choosing not to do anything. She deserves to be in jail right alongside Lawrence. Another person who formerly worked for 2 Chainz and his business partner Snoop also shared their own claims against the restaurant owners. According to the woman, another manager named Amos Charles Wallace, who was also reportedly hired to run 2 Chainz restaurant, is a registered offender, SEX offender. The woman also accused Snoop of not paying her for the work she did at the popular bar. And then she posted a whole lot of return checks that they gave her, okay? The woman didn't end her allegations there. She also uploaded video footage of what appears to be rats in a Crave restaurant, which is another establishment that 2 Chainz and Snoop are seemingly tied to. 2 Chainz has yet to address these claims against his restaurants. However, Snoop did share a now removed poster of IG stories to address what has been said by the former employees. Okay. Okay. So then, this is what Snoop said in the Instagram post. It said, "Rarely do I ever feel the need to share my side of the story, especially if I'm sober, lol, and if it won't affect my tax bracket. Some people love seeing others put down because they hated their success anyway. God has the last laugh, and I learned that a long time ago as I continued to climb ladder after ladder. Karma will soon show who was wrong and who was not. The sad part it's not just that situation, but this year changed me a lot. I won't be the person hiring and putting people to work. My effort will be put into the businesses and industries that require very little staff, and I will always stay away from them. And people like me are needed to hire. It's too many tech people who experience this 10 times and are creating robots to put humans out of a job. Now I see why." And then the chick shared the post and said, "Nobody hating, we just want our money." Mm-mm. So that was the article from the JasmineBrand.com. Honey and 2 Chainz and Snoop, they got a lot to take account for, and they got a lot to explain. Now, here's my thing. I didn't even know that 2 Chainz and Snoop even knew each other. That's number one. Didn't even know that they were ever business partners. That's number two. But my thing about this is, it ain't got nothing to do with nobody hating on you. It absolutely ain't got nothing to do with nobody hating on you, Snoop, at all. Y'all know y'all got issues with rats. Y'all know that y'all first of all, y'all hired an SEX offender as like y'all hired 2 of them, and then somebody shot at somebody and you still ain't doing nothing about it. But now the girl that got shot at was the one that was let go, but the other one gets to walk around scot free. Child, that's a hot mess. That's really a hot mess, and that's some unprofessional stuff. And 2 Chainz ain't saying shit. 2 Chainz ain't saying nothing, and Snoop just going around talking her ass off and all of this other stuff. And all I got to say is this, y'all, if y'all gonna run the business, y'all gotta run the business right. That's all I'm saying. That's what y'all gotta do. Y'all got to run that business right if y'all gonna run it. That's all I'm saying though. That is really all I'm saying, because you want people to come to your restaurant. You want people to work for you. You need to pay these people, and you need to make sure that the rodents are not in the building. Get an exterminator. Buy that. Go to the dollar store and get some rat parts and get some decon and put that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do to keep your business intact, because that is a reflection of you. And even by me, reporting this story, I'm looking at 2 Chainz and Snoop some kind of way, because they allow this stuff to go on. Y'all got to do better, and y'all got to make sure your business is intact. I cannot say that enough. Y'all really got to make that. Y'all got to make that right. Period. Y'all got to make that right, because there's no way in the hell that I could be sitting up there working for somebody that is sitting up here allowing this to go on. You know what I'm saying? And then to know that I got shot at, and then I don't get to keep my job. I'm out of work because, and the person that shot at me is still walking around doing this thing. Child, please, there'll be some smoke in the city and some furniture moving around there. That's all I got to say about that, child. So 2 Chainz and Snoop, y'all wrong. It's 2 left shoes. Y'all are wrong, and y'all need to make this right with this girl. Period. Y'all really do. And she needs to sue. That's how I feel. So we're going to move on to the next story, which is the next story being the 2 most annoying sugarfoots I have ever seen in my life. And that is Milan, Christopher, and Zell Swag. Both of them are equally annoying. It's just that one was funnier than the other one, and one looks better than the other one. Because Milan Christopher is fine, he is, but he is so thirsty and he has a revolting ass attitude. So as you guys already know, if you guys follow Milan Christopher or ever seen him, because if you don't follow him, you're gonna find him in the Shade Room comments, because he always got to be seen. But apparently, for whatever reason, Milan has this thing with love and hip hop. He does have this thing with love and hip hop. Anything going on with love and hip hop, he always got something to say about it. But the other day, 2 days ago, Zell Swag decided to call him to the carpet, and he called him out on social media. So we're about to get into all of this right here. So shout out to Reality Entertainment TV. That's where these Instagram posts come from. So we about to dissect these and read these down, okay? So let's get into it. So it starts off with Zell posting an article saying that VH1 Family Reunion Love and Hip Hop Edition was the #1 most social cable program on Monday night, live or new, no sports events, WWE or specials, including talk and news. Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion peaked at #5 as a trending topic in the U.S. Okay, so then Zell put in the comment section, and he added Milan Christopher saying, "Since you have a lot to say about our show, I thought I'd show you this. If no one watches how we get here, keep your hate to yourself. I know it's been a long time since you've been on TV and you wouldn't understand, but I got you, sissy pop." Not sissy pop. Okay, so then Milan says, "What is most social cable programming mean? LOL, who gives a F? Laughing my effing A off. Where's the views? Think non-existent. Nobody gives a F. I'm still richer and more booked than 95% of all of you young ladies on that show every Monday. So again, do your big one for them, dwindling views. Okay, love muffin shit." I'm sorry, y'all. I hate when I stumble over my words. Zell responded with, when you getting 1,500 to me booked, I see why. I don't understand why you gotta be a sucker hater. What the fuck? You gotta be such a, I guess he meant such a hater. No one's saying on them dildos and butt plug sale. If you so rich, why did you have to leave LA and move to Atlanta to downsize? Your life is dwindling, sweetheart. Milan responded with downsize. I now live in an 18, not 18, in an 8-bedroom house with 2 luxury cars, all that I own. Meanwhile, you stuck in a 2-bedroom apartment with a roommate. The math ain't math, the love. Get his ass, Milan. You better get up there. The girls are bailing. The girls are bailing. The girls are bailing, okay? Zell Swag responded to Milan Christopher saying, you know so much about me. You must still be watching me on TV. I have 2 apartments, one in LA and one in New York, 2 of the most expensive places to live. Meanwhile, you're in Atlanta and the house that 40 other families lived in before you make that make sense. Then Milan responded with Zell Swag, save it, love. You know your bank account, your bookings, your cars, your relevancy is non-existent compared to mine, sweet cheeks. Literally, nobody cares, hence why you made this post in the first place, girl. You want some attention so bad, LOL. Have fun every Monday on a show that barely gets a million views with a 40 plus cast. Laughing my effing A off. Good luck, stink, and best wishes in 2020. Signed from a richer bitch. Zell Swag said the same show that she was begging to be on. I got the receipt, so don't get exposed. Stay out of the show producers' inboxes. You're blackballed. Have a great 2020. So after Zell Swag and Milan Christopher had that back and forth, Zell posted a reel and here is what it said. Now, if you can't see it, which I'm pretty sure you cannot, I'm gonna read what was said, honey. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to read what was said, child. Let me go to my phone and pick it up. So these are basically messages from I don't know if this is from Zell or is it from, I don't know if this is Milan talking to Zell or if Milan is talking to the producers. But this is what it says. It says, hey, they came from Milan. The person responded with, hey, how are you? Milan responded with, question, what do you think it would take for me to get my job back? Then the person responded with, hey, I have no clue about how the casting process works, but maybe reach out to the casting director for the show. Lisa King, I'm only a work for hire on the show, and I am new to the Hollywood show this season, so I don't know the logistics of the casting process. She probably would be the best person to talk to about that. Hope that helps. He responded with, I know Lisa, I just want to see if there was some real shit I need to do before even reaching out. Like, what's the word around why they didn't want me back? So you were asking to come back on the show. You were asking. So why you acting like you above it? Child, okay. So then, next thing you know, Milan Christopher said, why every couple of months this beach crawls from under her irrelevant ass rock, adding me and bringing my name up for clout? Like, I don't give a F about you or that low rated ass TV show. Like, get a effing grip, you loser. 35 years old, still living in an apartment with the effing roommate ass beach. Zell PHAG, clout chasing asshole. So then the annoying and incomparable Sydney Starr responded and said, I can't stand his ass. He shaded me when I first got on Love and Hip Hop, and he was saying how happy he was that he made it on the show. The he was me he was referring to. Child, read him down, Pooh, at Milan Christopher. Okay, so that was it with Zell versus Milan and also Sydney Starr chiming in. Can I just say that I don't care about neither one of them? Can I say that? Is it okay for me to say that? Because I don't care about now one of them. Now one of them. I can care less about either one, really. I can care less about either one because it's just both of them are thirsty to me, both of them are stupid to me, and both of them are childish as the fuck to me. Like real talk, they are, and I don't care for now one of them. Period, because they both get on my damn nerves for real. Especially Milan, because Milan is always in the comment section, always saying something, always putting himself out there in the news. He does constantly bash Love and Hip Hop. He does. And come to find out, he was trying to get back on the show. But I think the reason why he constantly bashes Love and Hip Hop is because that's where he wants to be. Because I haven't seen Milan do nothing but a bunch of but be on Bigo arguing with people all the time. And then you want to sit up here and go in on Zell about living in in an apartment in LA with the roommate. So the fuck what? You left LA to move to Atlanta and got you a house. That's not a flex to me because LA is high. Atlanta is cheaper. And you brought your ass down south where the cost of living is lower and got yourself a house. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but don't try to come for somebody else's finances and talk about another person because they live in an apartment with somebody. Who cares? What's it to you? Why do you give a damn? That's the part I'm trying to get. Why do you care? And why is it something to shame somebody about? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It ain't nothing to shame nobody about. Really? Okay, so he stay in the apartment. So what? A lot of you motherfuckers that was on Love and Hip Hop stay in an apartment. So what? You moved to Atlanta where it's cheap. And now you live. Okay? So, period. You do talk about Love and Hip Hop all the time. You always got something to say. You always critiquing it. So shut up. But Zell, you didn't even have to mention this boy in the first place. I don't see why you even mention him anyway. For what? He's nobody to mention. Why are you making him relevant? Who cares about what he got to say about Love and Hip Hop? Don't nobody care. He been going off Love and Hip Hop for how many years? 2? Is it 7, 8 years now? Who cares about what he got going on, child? Because I know I don't. He was on Love and Hip Hop for 1 season and we never saw him again. Even Miles been back on TV since then. Milan, have a seat. And Fitness Star, girl, go somewhere and sit down because you're the thirstiest person I have ever seen in my life. Like, that is one person that is thirsty as the hell. And I just can't rock with her. I can't rock with Sydney Star at all. She gets on my nerves. Like when she was on Love and Hip Hop New York and all that stuff she was doing with Nia Lee and everything like that, like she was such a cornball. She was doing way too much, and I just can't. I can't with Sydney. I can't. Never could. Never will with Sydney ever. I don't like Sydney. Never have. Never have. Never have liked Sydney because she do too much, and she really did too much on Bad as ATL. The little bit that I did watch on it. So all 3 of y'all can go to West Hill for all I care. Seriously. Oh, y'all get on my nerves. Next up, we got Sapphire Samuels and Erica Mena. Okay. Now they're right back on this damn hula hoop of drama and pain and every damn thing else that another set of people that we're sick of talking about. But apparently Sapphire was on somebody's radio show and he was speaking about being with the kids all the time and was talking about how people are trying to make him look a certain type of way or trying to portray him a certain type of way. So what we're going to do is right now, we're about to listen to what Sapphire said, and then it follows up with some tweets that Erica Mena made after he said what he had to say. So let me go to my phone because I screen recorded what was said, and we're about to play it, and then we're going to go and look at these tweets that Erica Mena posted, okay? So let's play this audio.
And it ain't even about that. They're gonna have that when they get there. And I'm there. I'm in their live. They see me read it all day. They know
one thing I can say is every time I see you with your daughter, she's the girl up to me.
Listen. My first day on set, who was with me all day? We was there scouting the scene. Facts. Come on, people. Like this is not a trophy for social media. My kids is with me in real life. Like I'm driving right now. Hold on, what's this? You see these babies in the back? You see what I'm saying? Like
you ain't gotta prove nothing to them. We gotta do good times. You ain't gotta prove shit to nobody, bro. Chill, good times. What you doing, bro?
Yo, some niggas be getting me. I was walking because I had the double stroller, right? And I was walking, and this lady saw me. She's like, "Oh my God, you really do be raising kids." I wanted to say, "Yo, bitch." Like, yo, son. Like I wanted to take my baby and like hit him with my baby, son. Oh, take care of your kid. And
All right, so that was Sapphire, and then after Sapphire said what he said, this is what Erica Mena went to Twitter to say. Okay, so she said, when you live separately, is that the right one? Okay, when you live separately and you get to pick and choose what day you want to be a parent, that isn't being with them every day. That ship has sailed. 12 days after birth, alone in the I guess in NICU, being a married woman because dad wanted to vacation and Jamaica was my real life. If you're not ready to be honest about the real details of your absence, the last thing anyone should be doing is a lie to lie. Go to therapy since it's hard for you to forgive yourself, and that's really the truth. No editing needed, okay? So that was pretty much it with Erica and Sapphire. Listen, I'm sick of y'all. I'm really tired of y'all. First off, y'all came down to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta with this same drama. Y'all on Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion with the same drama. And now y'all right back on social media with the same drama. Why don't y'all just leave each other alone and move the hell on at this point? Because I'm really here to tell y'all that nobody really cares about what's going on between you and Sapphire. Nobody cares about neither one of y'all. We could really care less at this point. We don't care, Erica. We don't care, Sapphire. Why do y'all keep putting y'all business out here for people like me to get paid to speak on? Because y'all gonna get mad when we talk about it. That's really what be going down. Y'all be getting mad when we talk about this stuff. And then when we talk about why y'all talking about it, why can't y'all mind y'all business? Because y'all keep putting y'all business out here, girl. That's what you're doing. You're the one who keep putting your business out here, child. And we're tired of talking about it. But since we do this for a living and we're doing this and we're getting our coin for doing it, we're going to talk about you and you're going to deal with it. Period. Stop putting your stuff out here on blast, baby girl. Stop doing it. All you and Sapphire do is sit up here and argue about the same thing. I think we know by now that he left you in the ICU after you gave birth to your child and you were married to him. We know this already. How many times do you have to tell this story? We know it. At this point, y'all just gotta let bygones be bygones. Leave it alone because y'all got y'all got two damn kids together, and y'all had no business with them two damn kids. If we're really being honest, both y'all are immature. Facts. Both y'all are emotionally immature. Facts. And y'all need to figure some things out. Facts. And Sapphire, you are somebody's dad. And if I'm not mistaken, you're in your 40s or you are approaching 40, because I know you're not around my age. I'm 32, going to be 33 next month. So I don't know, honey, but you need to figure some things out. Figure some things out, sort those things out, and move on. Because things ain't looking too good for you, okay? They're not. They're really not. So y'all need to figure that out because we don't give a damn at this point. We really don't, period, okay? So next up is Mia Thornton and Nicki Minaj, child. This was the stupidest stuff I have ever seen in my life. I don't even know why this stuff is a thing. I don't know why it was a thing at all, period. Why is it a thing? 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 Because I really don't understand why, period. Why is it a thing? Okay, so this is what this was about. Let me come back on camera. Okay, this is what this was about. Now, apparently, Nicki Minaj purchased gifts for all of the Potomac women's kids. Mia got word about it, and she was upset because Nicki bought something for everybody else's children, but didn't purchase anything for hers. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to read this article, child. That's what we're going to do, because this article comes from Baller Alert. So we're going to get into this article, and then, of course, we're going to dissect it after the fact. So this is what happened. So on Thursday, the Real Housewives of Potomac star took to Instagram to voice her opinion on Nicki Minaj gifting the rest of the cast children with Gucci bags, but not hers. And the video, Mia begins by saying, it's been a bit of a rough day, but I wanted to hop on really quick because I'm getting all kinds of messages saying, oh, if you didn't say this, you should have kept your mouth shut and your kids would have gotten Gucci. Nicki, I'm thinking, so let me see. Supposedly there's a video here that Mia did. Okay, so Mia did do a video. So what we're about to do is we're about to play this video really quick, and then we're going to move on to the next child. So here we go.
Sorry, you guys are just actually today because it's been a little bit of a rough day. But I wanted to hop on really quick because I'm getting all kinds of messages saying, oh, if you didn't say this, you should have kept your mouth shut and your kids would have got Gucci. I wonder sometimes what's going through people's mouths. Like, you don't be silent to obtain material, people. Like, you speak your truth at all times and you continue to stand up for yourself. You don't stand up for yourself and nobody will. I didn't feel like I was being rude or disrespectful, maybe just a tad. But sometimes, you just got to be real. That Mia is going to forever be. And if you take a look around, and I say to you guys, when it comes to the kids, I'm very sensitive because, as you all know, I had a very traumatic childhood, right? We all know. It's something I want to forever share because if it wasn't for my childhood, I wouldn't be who I am today. So, my reactions to certain things is because of my past traumas. Certain things that I may say or how I may act or how I may do or not do, and it may not be appropriate for you. I'm doing the best that I can, y'all. You gotta understand that life is hard, right? And my number one focus is to forever provide and make sure that my kids are happy. And if that means I gotta buy them their own Gucci for Christmas so they feel like they're not left out, then guess what? We going to the Gucci. Shoot, I might buy the whole daggone store. I say to you guys, when it comes to the kids, I'm there.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that was the video from Mia. So we're about to move on into the next about to move on back into the article again. So Nicki quickly caught wind of Mia's video and apologized and assured the reality star that the mishap wasn't on purpose. Nicki said she attempted to reach out to Mia but couldn't find a way to contact her. Mia, I was following you on IG, but then your page had disappeared and I asked and no one knew for sure how to find you or what your real page was anymore. I have receipts. I'll gladly post them if you like me to. I don't play like that about the children. Please send me that Addy, mama. Mia acknowledged Nicki's tweets and apologized for thinking Nicki had ill intentions towards her. She later admitted her faults again on Instagram and said, when you know better, you do better. I was wrong at Nicki Minaj, okay? So then I think this is the other video. Is that the same one? No, I think this is another one. Then so Mia previously ranted about how Nicki spoke to her while guest hosting the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. Mia felt as though Nicki was harder on her than she was on the other ladies. Nicki has come out and said that she treated each woman equally. Okay, so I think that's about it. I don't care. I don't care. And Mia should not have cared either. Because to be honest, she got all of these she got all this money. She's not low budget or basic or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure she could have gotten her own children a gift, to be honest. Like, she didn't need Nicki to get her kids no gift. So I don't even know why this was even made into such a big deal, to be honest. Like, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know. It is what it is. But that's how I feel. That's really how I feel about it. Like, who cares? That was one of those things on Yes for the Mess that I could really care less about, but I'm pretty sure they is pretty sure that that she could have got it herself. and I just feel like she just wanted some attention. And we literally gave her some attention, to be honest. That's practically what it is. So it is what it is, child. However, we're about to move on to the next. I was so tired, tongue that I couldn't even really get it out because I don't care. Mia do too much for me, and it is what it is, child. But we about to get into the last story of the day, and that is Trey Songz and Dylan Gonzalez. And once again, Trey Songz is being called the R word once again by yet another female. And it's crazy because so many females are coming forward with so many different stories about Trey being the R word, okay? With an IST at the end, okay? So he was trending on social media about this situation, and we're about to talk about it real quick, and then we are out of here because I cannot believe that this Yes for the Mess is 40 minutes long, and it's pre-recorded, child. It's only longer than 20 and 30 minutes when I'm live, but it's pre-recorded and it's over 40 minutes, child. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. So this article comes from the JasmineBrand.com, child. So let's get into it. So Trey Songz is trending on social media after a series allegation went viral. Early this morning, Dylan Gonzalez called him the R word on Twitter. The former UNLV basketball player who, along with her twin sister, left the team to pursue a career in music, wrote, Trey Songz is a R-I-S-T. Lord, forgive me. I couldn't hold that in another year. See you in 2022, okay? Trey made headlines earlier this month when he was accused of assaulting a woman in a Miami nightclub on New Year's Day in 2018. The 37-year-old singer has yet to respond, and Dylan has yet to provide more details about her allegations. All right. So that was pretty much it with this story, and all I got to say is this. When there is smoke, there is fire. When there is smoke, there is fire, okay? First of all, Keke Palmer was the first to out Trey as this R word, the first to out him. Then there was another woman that outed him. Then there was another woman that outed him. And now this woman is outing him. So it got to be one or two things. One, it's true. Two, these women are making up stuff, trying to get paid, trying to make another surviving Trey Songz. It's one or the other. And it's, to me, when so many people are coming out on one thing, on one person, it's true somewhere. The truth is lies somewhere in it. All these people ain't lying on you. I just feel like not everybody is lying on you. The truth is somewhere in this, and you can't tell me that it ain't. The truth is somewhere in this, because all these women ain't lying on him. It's kind of like with the R. Kelly thing. So many people were trying to make it seem like, why they wait so long to say this, and why they wait so long to say that, and all this other stuff. But to me, it was like this. It's either you believe it or you don't. For me, I believe most of those women that was on Surviving R. Kelly. The main ones that I believe that was on, and I'm going to tell you who I believe the most on Surviving R. Kelly. I don't know if y'all even remember these girls, but child, I remember them. I purchased the whole damn saga on iTunes. I enjoyed Surviving R. Kelly that much. The main ones that I believe and all of that shit was Javante Cunningham. I believed her. I believe Tiffany Hawkins, and I believe that hair braider. Those are the top three that I believe. I also believe that girl Lizzie. I believed her too, because she said that You Are Not Alone song was about her. And I believe Lisa Van Allen. I believe her too. So them five right there, I believe. Some of these other women's stories may be a little bit questionable, but I doubt that they're lying. So I don't know, Trey. You looking real bad right now. You looking real bad, and I'm not saying that you gotta respond to it, because you don't. Sometimes it's best that you don't. Because when sometimes people be like, why they ain't responding to them? It gotta be true if they ain't responding. No, that don't mean nothing. They just know that if they do respond, they're gonna make matters worse for themselves if they do. So it may be the best thing for him not to respond. That's all I can really say about that. But Otherwise, child, I don't know what to say, honey. But at the end of the day, when there's smoke, there is some fire. I will tell you that much. But y'all, before we go, I just want to let you guys know that this Friday, Boys Night Out will be returning at the same time, which is 9:15 Eastern Time. We will be back for our very first show of the year. And we will be back after our holiday hiatus. Okay, we will be back, honey. All right, so be sure to tune in at 9:15 Eastern Time on my channel. Your favorite quintet will be back. Okay, straight up, we'll be back, and I cannot wait. Production meeting is always on Tuesdays, child. Roasted Review will be back on Wednesday. It will be on my channel this time, and yeah. That's pretty much it for this week. Roast and Review and Boys Night Out, definitely. And you may be seeing me on Make It Make Sense panel on Sunday. He'll be reading Portia's book, and I'll be there on the panel. So be on the lookout for that. And I will be leaving links to Josiah's channel, Alex's channel, and Make It Make Sense. I'll definitely be leaving links down there for them. Okay. And shout out to the Ladies First panel, which features Bondi Blue, Jay Lee's Corner, Jamie That's Me, and Niecy Dixon. They will also be returning this week. Okay, so shout out to the Ladies First panel. Shout out to them. They've been doing big things over the last year. Okay, interviews with the Love Amir Huntsville cast. They had an interview with the guy from Ready to Love. They've been doing their thing. Child, even had Tisa Tails on their damn panel, honey. So, Ladies First has been doing great things for those girls, okay? And don't y'all ever feel like there's anything going on, because it's not. I support them in everything that they do, and I love them to death, and I'm so happy to see their panel thriving the way that it is. We're all thriving in a sense, okay? We're all doing different things, you know, but we're all thriving, and those are my girls. Love them to death, okay? So with that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, all right? Okay? Also, click the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. If you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter and my IG will be down below, okay? And if you want me to follow you back on IG, all you got to do is hit me up in the DMs on IG with the hashtag message Team Scotty, and I will definitely follow you back, okay? With that being said, you guys, your boy is out of here. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. This video is almost 48 minutes long, child. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Peace out, y'all.